Hey everybody, it's me Richard again. Listen, I just want to touch base with you all again. I know my goal is to provide some type of video for you all at least every month, more than once a month. But I got something really cool a little concept that I came up with based on some experiences that I had recently. And one of them is I coach you and you coach me. And here's the reason why I came up with that philosophy. Because, see, it doesn't matter how much a person knows or thinks they know. And because the industry that we're in right now, which is marketing, attraction marketing, and the internet, is constantly changing. And so you have to be see, I have a background in computer as a business systems analyst. So that means I've worked with computer programming, I've worked with databases, I've worked with a lot of different technologies that are out there. And one of the biggest things that I've noticed, and even that your average everyday Joe or Mary, American, or even a bride, knows that technology changes practically daily. And so you have to be able to keep up with the pace. Just like, for example, Google is notorious for changing their whole algorithms and different things like that. But one of the things I wanted to point out is we can never learn too much and we can never know too much. And the point that I wanted to make here is that if you want to be successful in a home business, and I've learned that over the years after spending hundreds and thousands of dollars and doing things the wrong way. But if you want to do things the right way, make sure, here's something that's very, very important, and it's something that I learned. I actually remember hearing this from a presentation I saw once called The Brilliant Compensation, and also listening to Robert Kiyosaki and several other successful people like Donald Trump. And the key to success, number one, if there was anything that you get out of this video, is make sure you follow the successful people and what they're doing. And in doing so, and you copy what they do, then you're going to achieve the same results that they achieve. In other words, there's a saying, follow the money. You follow what the successful people are doing. Okay? The other key here is that as far as the money is concerned, you want to make sure that you plug in with people who are the key leaders in the industry. And here's the reason why I say that. Because doesn't it make sense to be able to plug yourself in and follow after the people that are actually achieving these results? Because, I mean, after all, and especially if they're willing to share that information with you, doesn't it make sense to do that? Because if you do that, then what will end up happening ultimately is you're going to start attracting to you the same type of and level of success that they have. And in some cases, depending on the individual, you could easily far surpass. And case in point, I actually am partnered with one of the top 1% earners in the industry that's out there that knows his stuff about attraction marketing. And there's something that he said more than once, on more than one occasion, is that he is not really good at closing people. You know, he by his own admission, he's a terrible salesperson. And really, it's not about sales. It's really about attraction marketing and developing a relationship with people. Well, he actually has an amazing attraction. People come to him, and he ends up enrolling tons of people in his programs and training, and it's all because he uses the principle of attraction, marketing by really genuinely reaching out to people. And that's what the third point I wanted to make is that you definitely want to reach out to people. There's a lot of people out there selling things, and that's okay if that's what they want to do. But if you really, really, really want to connect with people, the best thing to do is to find out who they are, get to know them as a friend. I mean, because to be quite honest with you all, I personally prefer making connections with people and making friends because it's very rare that you can make that kind of connection online. And case in point, I've actually made some really good relationships with a few people. And of course, I'm very selective of who I make friendships with, but I will talk to anyone and communicate with anyone. So if there was anything that I can hope that you get out of this video is, number one, I coach you and you coach me. So, you know how they say a person can get too big for their britches? Well, hopefully you don't. And I certainly learned that lesson a long time ago. And then I also learned that for people that there's a lot of naysayers, and you've probably seen it on one of my other videos, is you want to avoid them. Because let me tell you something. there's a lot of people out there that know it all, but they're broke as can be. And the other thing is that you want to check your ego against your bank account. Okay, so that's just a little food for thought. I actually learned that from a very top coach and trainer out there named Danny Johnson, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard. And there's quite a few others out there. She's just one of them, but she's definitely one of the ones that's out there. Her name is well known. Anyway, I hope you found this video very, very helpful. And just remember, I coach you and you coach me. Have a fabulous day. Oh, and by the way, if you are looking to partner up and we can work together and coach and so on, to the right, you can go ahead and just, there's a link in there. You can click on it and learn, more about me. And then tell me more about you. Also add me as a friend. And subscribe to the videos, and I will do the same thing for yours. And let's just communicate back and forth, okay? So I hope you're having a fabulous day. Look forward to communicate with you, and until my next video, bye-bye.